Guys, how you guys doing? This is Ray, and in this video I want to give you a quick breakdown of a session that I'm working on. Now, I'm not really going to get into a whole lot like some of these other how-to videos and show you how the EQ works or show you how the de-esser or compressor works and tell you that it sounds like this. Just want to show you how I got my settings. So with that said, over here, as you can see, it's basically a two-track. It's left and right. The track was already mixed somewhere else. The artist came in and just laid down his vocals to the two-track. As you can see, we have audio left, audio right. Have the main verse, second verse, and over here you have a chorus. And that's basically a two-track. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play you a little clip. Check it out.
I gotta kill it, I swear. 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 Gotta represent like a king out of a slayer. Got an immaculate job of being a slayer. When I go to jail.
Alright, there you go. By the way, the artist, his name is Moon. So now let's break it down. So the first thing you probably notice, I have a lot of automation going on here. Have a fader ride. You know, I have a control surface, and one thing I always have my finger on that fader, and I'm constantly riding the vocals. That's just a habit and something I've been doing for a very long time. Now, make this a little bigger. Okay. As you can see, that's right there, the vocal ride. You know, for some of you guys that really don't do automation yet and just starting out, you might think like, wow, that's a lot of reduction in volume, but as you heard, it works. Now, over here, one of the first plugins that I'm using the DigiDesign EQ3, and here's what's going on. I'm rolling off about 80 hertz on the bottom frequency just to get rid of some of that mud that's in the vocal. And the next plugin, I'm using the Renaissance compressor. Basically, this preset I took from Dave Pensato. He did a show Into the Layer. I call it In Your Face preset. Basically, it's in your face, and this is what's going on. The thresh set about 13.2. The ratio is all the way down to 50. Gain 3.1. Now the attack and the release I left at default. It's working. So I'm gonna solo it. Check it out.
I gotta kill it, I swear. 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 Gotta represent like a king out of a slayer. Gotta eat.
There you go. The next thing I got going on here, it's a de-esser. Now, in this track, it's working, but it's not working like I want it to work. But I really don't like to use de-essers, and in this session, I decided to use one. Usually, write in automation to the S's, which I might do that, get rid of that plugin. Now, after the de-esser, I have an EQ. I have the DigiDesign DigiRack EQ3 that comes with Pro Tools. I'm only touching two things here, the high frequency and the high mid frequency. What I'm doing here, I got about 3.4 dB of gain. On the frequency, 5.19. On the HMF, 1.3 gain reduction, and frequency about 2K. Right under that, I have the Massey CT4 compressor, and its compression, it's set to about 3, makeup about 4, and the attack is slow, and the release is slow. Definitely one of my favorite compressors out there. Also have some effects going into this track. Check it out. I have a slap delay, also have a reverb going in. Now, vocals and this type of music have to be really, really dry. When you work with an artist like Moon, he definitely likes a lot of things going on. He likes a delay, he likes some plate on his vocals. Whatever effect, he definitely likes it. And he's very specific about that. So if you're ever mixing a song and that's what your client wants, you gotta definitely do it. And if it sounds horrible, you gotta tell them, you gotta show them what, you gotta show them why it sounds bad. You just gotta break it down to them. And in this case, it's definitely working out. So I'm gonna solo it again. Check it out.
I gotta kill it, I swear. I gotta kill it, kill it, I swear. I gotta kill it, kill it, kill it, I swear. I gotta kill it, kill it, kill it, I swear. Gotta represent like a king out of his lair. Got an immaculate job of being a slayer. When I go to jail, shit, I'm killing the mayor. My moral display, spit on my moralist neighbor.
There you go. So as you can see, it's definitely working. So that's what I got going on there. Pretty much the same, just a little couple of changes. Let's go to that really quick. Over here we have an EQ. It's basically the same settings as the last one band EQ, cutting around 80 hertz. Over here we have the Renaissance compressor, and I have in your face the Pensado template. And I'm basically doing the same thing in this EQ. We have about 4 dB of gain, and the frequency is around 5.58. The high mid frequency, we're looking at 1.1 gain and 2K. Again, we're using the de-esser by Waves, which I already told you guys I'm gonna take out. It's about 20.2. Now the thing with this de-esser is that if you push it too hard, it just starts giving it that effect on the whole entire track, which you want to avoid. So I always say learn how to de-ess manually. I know it's time consuming, but the end result is the best. And over here, now this is a different plugin that I'm not using on the lead vocals. We have the CLA compressor, the Chris Lord Algae compressor. Here's what we got going on. The input, it's about 3.4.0, and the out, it's 16.5, attack just about 5, release a little under 3, ratio 4. Meter gain reduction, analog channel off. I don't want to introduce any analog noise. I'm going to show you why in a minute. Let's zoom in there. And over here I have the same slapback, that vocal plate. So let me play it for you guys. Check it out. I'm going to solo it.
Pun and L, baby, baby. Lately, I don't care if you swagger jacking. I'm flabbergasted. It's 2 in the morning, you sleeping as in a casket. I'm in the studio, one chair, half kick. Stare at my stance, kicking lines, no one's matched it.
Now let me play with the left and right with the 2-track. Check it out.
Lately, I don't care if you swagger jacking. I'm flabbergasted. It's 2 in the morning, you sleeping as in a casket. I'm in the studio, one chair, half kick. Stare at my stance, kicking lines, no one's matched it. Lately, I don't care if you swagger jacking. I'm flabbergasted.
Alright, there you go. So it sounds pretty good. Then it goes on to the second verse.
But we ain't acting, no new rendition or reenactment. I be's the fucking magnet, everyone attracted to me. I don't got no accent, I'm a fucking tractor pulley. I pound them down and put them on.
There you go. Now let's go over to the mixer window. So there's a lot of things going on here. As you can see, basically we got the automation going on. So you constantly see these faders going up and down according to the automation that I wrote. I know some of you guys out there already know all of this, but you know, I also have the people that are just starting out, so I have to constantly go over certain things. You know, I want people to understand and not feel like, wait, you're speaking too technical and I don't get it, you know? So for you advanced users, just enjoy the video. Over here we have the master bus. Now, in the master bus, I'm gonna show you what I have there. Now, the first plugin that I'm introducing to the master bus, I have a high-res meter. Now, I'm not really gonna get into all these features here, these functions. The next thing is the analog channel by Mic DSP. This plugin, it introduces saturation to your track. It gives it that Neve console feel. If you ever worked with one of those consoles, they introduce saturation and they give it that feel. Plus they have that compressor that's just basically, you know, it's just an awesome compressor. Basically this emulates some of those big consoles, the Neves, SSL, and a couple of others. But the input is set to about minus 13.4 and the output is 14.5. And I have it set to gain reduction. Now I'm going to play this song for you. From the beginning, I just want you to take a look right here at this meter. I want you to see what's going on. Let me play it. Alright, so do you notice I'm only getting about 1 dB of gain reduction, and that's what you want to do if you're going to add a compressor to your master bus. You don't really want to do too much. Now, I know in this session I'm driving the volume to the top. As a mix engineer, you're not supposed to do this, but this is not going to go to mastering, so it's not really affecting anybody. Going back to the compressor, remember, just about 1 dB, just want to touch it. And the next plugin, I have a limiter by Waves. And this is something I rarely use. But you know what? Since it's not going to mastering, then I could play around with it. The thresh going to about minus 1.6. And everything else is at default. Then over here, I have the ML4000 by Make DSP. Awesome plugin. So for this song, I could really get away with, slamming those levels all the way to the top there. Now, after it hits the master bus, we're going to a print track. Now, I made a video on a print track before, and people were sending me private messages. Ray, it's a waste of time. Don't do it. Just use the bounce to this function. Everybody's entitled to work however they want to work. But me, personally, I like a print track, and I'm going to show you why. Let's go all the way down to my print track. Now, here's the print track. Now, the thing about this print track that I like, I could mix 50 revisions of the song, and I have them all here. As you can see, I got print 3, 2, so on, and I'm ready to record. So let's get rid of that. Let's go back to the mixer. And over here in the mixer, as you can see, we have the slapback. I didn't get to that yet. Here I'm using the Digirac Mod Delay 2, which comes with Pro Tools. And over here in the gain, so the way to 0, the mix 100%, LPF off, delay 193.00, the depth 0, rate 0.00, and feedback is 0. On the next track, we have the deverb going on here, and here's what I got going on. So the input, so the way to 0.0, the mix is about 42%, and the algorithm is Hall, large. So you got the diffusion, about 87, the decay, about 4.5 seconds, pre-delay 0, and HF cut 15.10. There's a couple of presets with these plugins, but it's all feel. Play around with it until you get it to sound the way you like it. Same thing goes for the delay. So basically, in this session, that's all. The next thing that I'm definitely looking at, it's removing those de-essers and doing it manually, because I really don't like the way that's sounding. Now guys, I really hope you enjoy this. Anyway guys, this is Ray. You're going to have a link to Moon's Twitter and Moon's page in the description. Some of the links to demo some of these great plugins that I'm using in this session.